The puppy looked like he had reached his limit. He was dragging himself across a dusty mountain trail, moving inch by inch as if he had no strength left. His tiny body was thin, dirty, and covered in sweat and dust. At only 4 months old, he weighed barely 5 kilos. Anyone who saw him could tell he had been hungry for a long time. His sad eyes kept searching the sides of the road, hoping to find something to eat. But there was nothing, only weeds and trash. The rescuers were on a motorcycle trip when they spotted him. They stopped right away, worried by how slowly he was crawling. When they walked toward him, the puppy panicked. He tried to keep his distance, looking for a place to hide. He attempted to climb up a small hill to escape, but he didn't get far. His legs gave out, and he collapsed on the ground, too exhausted to move. They took some food from the motorcycle and placed it near him. Even though he was starving, he was scared and wouldn't touch it. So the rescuers sat with him, talking softly and trying to calm him down. When they touched his body, they realized he had a fever, most likely from the extreme heat that day, which was over 40 degrees Celsius. After about half an hour of quiet comfort, the puppy slowly began to trust them. He let them touch him without pulling away. Seeing that he was too weak to walk, they gently picked him up and carried him out of the bushes. One of the family members on the trip was also a rescued dog, and they shared some food with the puppy so he could eat right away. Since they were traveling by motorcycle, they needed a safe way to carry him. They asked a nearby house for a large plastic bag, placed the puppy inside carefully, and continued their trip. He sat quietly, too tired to do anything else. Hours later, they reached a small town and brought the puppy straight to a pet hospital. The vet checked him right away and ran tests. The results showed the puppy was badly malnourished and had early signs of a skin infection caused by insects living in his dirty fur. The good news was that the infection was still mild, so treatment would be simple. He didn't need to stay in the hospital, he could go home. The vet gave them medicine for the puppy's skin and explained how to apply it every day. He also made a food plan to help the puppy gain weight again. After thanking the vet, the rescuers took the puppy to a small hotel that allowed pets. They fed him dinner and let him rest after such a long day. The next morning, the puppy woke up looking a little stronger. After breakfast, they placed him in a bigger laundry bag inside the car and continued their journey. As they traveled, the puppy and the older rescued dog slowly became friends. They had similar pasts. Both had been abandoned before. Maybe that's why they seemed to understand each other so quickly. That night, they camped in a park. Inside the tent, they gave the puppy dry food, milk, and his fever medicine. His temperature had already dropped. After eating, he curled up next to his new friend and fell asleep. Over the next week, the puppy improved fast. His wounds healed, his appetite returned, and he started eating 5 meals a day, 3 main meals and 2 snacks. For each meal, he ate 300 to 350 grams of food, exactly as the vet recommended. His snacks included sausages, eggs, and milk. He never left anything in his bowl. Every day, he looked happier. He greeted the rescuers in the morning with bright eyes and a wagging tail. The sad, exhausted expression he once had was gone. He became more friendly, more trusting, and more excited about the trip. At one stop, they found a hotel and bought the puppy fried rice with eggs and beef. He loved it. Another day, heavy rain forced them to camp inside an abandoned house. The 2 dogs played together and slept close every night. Their bond kept the puppy's spirits high. By the 3rd week, the puppy had fully recovered. His wounds were gone. His weight increased to 7.2 kilograms, and he had enough strength to explore every place they visited. He and the other dog became like brothers. Then one day, a woman contacted them. She had seen the puppy's story online and wanted to adopt him. After checking everything, they agreed. Her husband came to meet them at a city park. They placed the puppy in the car, said goodbye, and hoped he would finally have the life he deserved. A few days later, the new owners sent videos. The puppy looked happy, playful, and full of energy. He was no longer shy or scared. He trusted people again. He had a warm home, a loving family, and a future he could grow into. If this story touched your heart, even sharing it can help more animals find love.